That's the first lap completed, just starting the second. The steep bit on lap 2 up to the beacon. Crown to the right in a minute. Crown just there to the right. Get me breath. Well chuffed. Did that one without stopping. Shame about the mist coming in, fog. Some good news, all the muddy track has been stoned over, compacted down, so it should be quite good to walk on. A bit different to the conditions here a few weeks back. It's a bit like a quagmire. Nice to see people taking a bit of time to improve. Well done whoever done it. The death of Jesus. It was now about noon, and darkness came over the whole land until 3 in the afternoon, for the sun stopped shining, and the curtain of the temple was torn in two. Jesus called out with a loud voice, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." When he had said this, he breathed his last. The centurion, seeing what had happened, praised God and said, "Surely this was a righteous man." When all the people who had gathered to witness this sight saw what took place, they beat their breast and went away. But all those who knew him, including the women who had followed him from Galilee, stood at a distance watching these things. Down the steps, hopefully the first of 5. Gonna come up the Devil's Kneading again, hopefully 5 times, and then see how I feel about adding the steps onto it coming up. Start of the first time going up the Devil's Kneading. Mist seems to be clearing a little bit. One of my pit stops, nice little spot. Coming up to a steep-ish bit, to the really steep bit, coming up to the gate. One down, 4 to go. Start of the second lap, down the stairs. Started the second lap when the bells tolled for 12 o'clock at Brook Church, which you can't quite see, but in that gaggle of houses there, that's the Brook area, just outside of Wye. Second time down the steps, just starting the Devil's Kneading for the second time. Be careful where you tread. Starting to clear nicely. Nice little squirrel there running across to the left. Start of the second ascent up the Devil's Kneading. Second time up, 3 to go. That took 23 minutes to get down the steps and up to here by the sign. To the top where you actually start the descent going down, 25 minutes. Coming up to the third time down the steps, nearly at the bench. At the bench, information board to the left, millstone right by the steps. Maybe a little bit clearer with a view, but generally if you get up here on a sunny day it's beautiful. You can see for miles, literally right down the Fairlight Glen and the wind turbines at Romney Marsh. That's the third time down the steps. If anyone's wondering why I'm going round literally in a circle, going down steps and up a steep ascent, I'm training for the trip me, my son and stepson are doing 2 weeks today, walking up Ben Nevis, God willing. At the moment I've been checking the Facebook page and the conditions don't look very favourable. It's full winter gear, which we haven't got, so we're just at the moment just playing it by ear and just seeing how we get on closer to the time. And lo and behold, a green woodpecker just flew up off the ground. So we're hoping, God willing, to get up there and make a judgment call on the day whether we go up or not. I'm guessing if we can, we get up to the snow line, and if we feel confident enough, hire some gear, crampons, ice pick, and get to the top. Just going up to the third time up the Devil's Kneading. Slowly. Hallelujah. That was the third one. I'm on top of the world, Ma. Pit stop time. Drink of water. Just wetting my whistle before the 4th circuit. Fourth time down the steps. Just coming up to the 4th time going up. Last one was a bit puffy. I don't expect this one to be any different. Easy does it. Slowly catches monkey. Don't know if you can see the gate, but on the skyline that is the gate, so it's quite a steep ascent. Hoping to mimic some of Ben Nevis. Getting to the puffy bit, the steepest bit on the ascent. You could play the drums with my heart at the moment. Bompity bomp. Quite an amazing place over here. When there's no planes overhead, you're in sort of like a bowl which creates a sound barrier, and all you can hear is the birds singing. Beautiful. Raise a fourth hallelujah for the fourth time up. Bit puffy that time, more so than last time. A few more stops, but if it's needed you got to do it. Don't be scared to take a break. One more to go, and that's my goal finish for today. And just got to do, I think it's about time I got down the steps the other end after I finish the next lap. It's about 2 miles back to the car, so it'll be a nice steady walk. Time to stretch out my legs. Number 4. Probably the best view you're going to get today. Now the mist and fog's lifted. Back down to the millstone for the 5th time. The 5th time going down. I'm coming up the other side and then back to Wye. Couple of more walks, so that'll be the end of it. Goal achieved for today. Fifth time done. Just starting the 5th time. Going to have a quick slurp of water at my favourite pit stop on this little circuit. I was thinking that was a prolific now. Ooh. 5th and final time going up. Getting ready for the drum beat. Drum beat time. Heart's going boobity 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 boom, boobity 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 boom. Nearly there. Puffy puffy. Raise a 5 times hallelujah. That's 5 times up the devil's kneading. Obviously 5 down the steps. Goal nearly complete. Got to go down the steps one more time, then headed back into Wye. I'm estimating the round trip, including the 5 circuits, is around about 10 miles, but when I'll check when I get back. I'm right on the top part now. That certainly gave the legs a burn. Last time seeing this today from this vantage point. Probably the best view of the day. Well worth an effort to come over here if you're around this way. Wye Downs. Bring a picnic and enjoy. Last descent going down, be for the 6th time. And then I'm going to join the footpath over the road and then wind me back, way back into Wye to the car park. Have a little slurp of water before I head back. Amazing what a little rest and taking a bit of water on board makes. Gives you that little spurt of energy. Gives you a chance to recalibrate. And lo and behold, what do I spy? The remnants of a lazy person. That's all it takes, folks. In the bag, back to somewhere where you can chuck it in a bin. Nice steady walk back. Painful, but I enjoyed it. Our legs are burning a bit. Nearly back into Wye Centre. Welcome to Wye Juniors FC. Back in at the centre of Wye. There's Wye Coffee Shop. Down the road to the church. Left by the co-op. Church in all its splendour.